Oftentimes I get asked about, hey, I want to buy this new piece of equipment. I want to get decompression in the office. I want to be able to do shockwave or EMTT, or I'm going to take this new seminar for whatever. At the end of the day, if that's what you're passionate about, if that's where your technique is driven to you, rock on. Do that. Go do it, right? The problem I have with all of the bells and whistles is, what are you going to do with it? You can have 50,000 degrees on the wall. You can have all the fanciest, newest gadgets. But at the end of the day, if you can't sell any of it, why does it matter? One of the big pieces of my psychological puzzle when it comes to what technology we have specifically for patient care in the office is, I want to make sure that it aligns with the culture of care and the standard of care in the office too. We are definitely more modern. I'm definitely a mixer. I want to have that technology. We don't have that medical doctor model in the practice to do injections or do other things, but it's something I've looked into before. We do shockwave, we do decompression, we do cold laser. It's just a matter of what's going to get the patient results, but also we know how to put it into a plan, and we know how to show the value of that to the patient. But I got off track. One of the biggest psychological barriers that I find, I know that would be an issue for me, is if I had to pay a lease on a piece of equipment, or if I had a financing agreement on a piece of equipment too. Everything I straight up own in the office. And that's the way I think I'll continue to do it. Because in the back of my mind, I don't want to have to think, I need to get this patient sold on this treatment plan for this piece of equipment, because I've got a $500,000 nut on that piece of equipment that I got to take care of. Ethically, it would mess with me. So I choose not to go that route. So everything we straight up own within the practice too. Now, again, that's not for everybody. Some people are like, yep, I have no problem with the ethics of it. God bless. Fantastic. But when it comes to technology for patient care, if it aligns with your values, if it aligns with your techniques, if it's something that's going to benefit your patients, I have no problem with it. But you got to be able to show the value to the patient, and you have to make sure that they understand the value too. And again, financially, is that something that you can afford to do in your practice? You buying a $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 Softwave or Shockwave machine is not going to fix a failing practice. Just tell you that. The salespeople will tell you it will, but you got to be able to sell it and pitch it. If you have a sales problem, if ahead of time, not I don't have a Shockwave problem, straight up.